Thank you for coming on to the Cat Chat podcast. I'm really happy we are able to connect to find a time and a date to have you on the podcast.
Me too. I'm so happy. Thank you for asking me. I'm so excited.
Well, welcome to who's known as Miss Hungry for Hallmark. And she has an Instagram account and she has the blog. So here we are going to talk about how she got involved with Hallmark and how she became inspired with her Hungry for Hallmark Instagram account and that alone website and possibly a book coming out full of Hallmark inspired recipes.
Yes. Thank you.
So tell me first, how did you get involved with Hallmark and create your Instagram handle and from there?
Okay, well, it started long, long ago. So my daughter, she's almost 10 years old. She'll be 10 at the end of the month. When she was about 9 months old, I was like a new stay-at-home mom, and I was watching Home and Family on Hallmark Channel every single day. I'm sure you remember Home and Family. Um,
Yes.
and they had a best home cook contest that they had on the show. So I thought this would be so cool to do. I love this show. I love Hallmark. I'm going to enter the cooking contest. So I entered it and they put my video entry on the show. And I was so excited. I was like, oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness.
They put my video on the show. So that was such a cool moment. And as the contest continued, I did not win, but it's okay. The person that won, that's my phone, sorry. The person that won had a blog. She still has a blog, and she's great. She's amazing. After that, I'm thinking maybe that's what I need to do. Maybe I need to start doing something like that. So, as a former teacher, I started a blog that was supposed to be like I was teaching kids how to cook. So I called myself Mrs. Hungry, like I was in the classroom, like call me Mrs. Hungry, guys. Um, and that was fun for a little bit, but then over time, it just started to evolve. The more and more I was watching Hallmark and fell in love with the movies, the actors, everything about it. I started like gravitating more towards Hallmark inspired recipes rather than like the teacher kind of thing that I was doing. And it was filling my soul with so much joy. I loved it. I still love it. Um, and gosh, I remember back when Home and Family was still on, I flew out to California and I was one of the last people in their audience, like before they got rid of audiences. I was so happy I got to experience that, and I got to peek in the kitchen, and it was so cool. So ever since then, I've been just like slowly evolving my brand, my blog. I try to put some things on YouTube. I'm not super consistent with it. More so Instagram and my website are my main platforms.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, everything we connected after maybe Christmas Con or through Hallmark. I started to look in the website and your website, Love and Spark. And I
Yeah.
found some really delicious sparks that I put in from each movie. I thought, oh, this sounds good. Oh, this sounds good. So I really like your love response recipe and how it was inspiring for different kinds of themes and different kinds of Hallmark movies like Valentine's themes, more like a strawberry, raspberry with a little bit of chocolate Twitter or Easter or blueberry, whatever fit for each Hallmark movie.
Yes, yes. I actually stopped making the chocolate bark about almost a year ago, I think. It was fun to do, but I really wanted to like hone in on my recipes that I post and focus on making videos and things like that. The chocolate making was taking too much time away from that. So I
Oh,
stopped
I
doing,
bet it was.
yeah. So I'm just yeah, all my recipes are all inspired by Hallmark Channel movies, series, Hallmark Mysteries, Hallmark Plus, you name it. I find an inspiration and I make something.
Definitely. Recipe from Hallmark, baking and cooking the favorite recipe or favorite baking that you really enjoyed that became inspired by a Hallmark movie.
Oh, a favorite. I don't know if I have
I'll
a
give you a
favorite.
top three or four, so
Yeah.
be watching.
I would say probably what I just put out like a mini e-cookbook. And those are my top comfort food recipes that I put in there. I'd say one of my absolute favorite is from this
Of
movie,
course.
the Hannah Swenson Mysteries. Um, it was the apple, it was called, what did I call it? One bad apple turnover.
Oh,
So
yeah.
it's from the Hannah Swenson One Bad Apple, and it's an apple turnover. So I think that's probably one of my favorites. I have a big sweet tooth. So I do bake more than I cook savory, but I like to do both.
Yeah, pretty much. That me, I bake. My husband does all the cooking. I just bake. Like Christmas, like right after Thanksgiving, which was my husband's birthday, like right after that weekend, I will buy ingredients and just bake all sorts of Christmas cookies, traditional cookies, or maybe one or two Hallmark inspired cookies or whatever. My husband like well, running out of sugar. Tomato, he will buy, I don't know, one of those big bags of sugar. So
Oh,
we
God,
still have some left. So we
I
left.
bet.
That's pretty good.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure that was a Costco visit.
Yeah, definitely Costco bitten. But no snap peas involved in the Costco bitten.
Yeah. I love it.
What is Hallmark to do? How did you get into the Hallmark world? Do you have a bird movie or a bird memory that really drives you to Hallmark?
Gosh, I would say probably Home and Family was the first thing that got me into Hallmark because on that show, they would have the stars from the movies almost daily. And then I would watch Hallmark movies before I started that show, but sporadically. So once I started watching Home and Family, I would see the actors be interviewed and I would see previews for the movies. And that's when I got hooked. And I started watching like every single one, never stopped, you know? Yeah, the movie, gosh, I don't really remember. It was so long ago. It was like 2015. I don't
Yeah.
remember, but I can confidently say I have probably seen 99% of all the movies since then.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm probably in the same boat as you, maybe 95, a little bit
Yeah,
behind there, but yeah,
yeah, yeah. I really try to get it all under my belt. My DVR can get quite full at times, but then I just find the time to catch up and there's always that fast forward through the commercials and um yeah, so I'm
yeah.
hooked.
I'm trying
Definitely.
not to watch a movie live. If this is the movie I'm really looking forward to, I'm gonna watch it the next day or I'll try to be some bit busy. And I'll go back the next. I'm like, that commercial, back for it. Keep going, need to know what happened next. But definitely.
Oh, and I must say, if you don't have Hallmark Plus, the nice thing about having Hallmark Plus is there's no commercials. So sometimes I'll watch like When Calls the Heart or The Way Home the next day, where you can redeem your points too.
Definitely.
And then there's no commercials, so that's even better.
Right, I have Hallmark Plus because I was already subscribed to a big with Amazon Prime or something. So I was like, I'm
Okay.
a new movie. I'm watching first before everybody else. Give me reviews first before everybody else. So I'm
Yep.
watching all the, oh, commercial time ready, think of my book or write some podcast. No, oh, there's no commercials. I know how to go back and then watch it. But that's the main thing about Hallmark Plus. I agree.
Oh yeah, I'm so happy I got it. I love it so much.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite season of Hallmark movies, or do you like all of them overall, depending on the mood?
As a Christmas freak, I must say the
Hmm.
Christmas season is my absolute favorite. I mean, you can't beat it. Yes, there's like 500 movies you got to keep up with, but it's okay. Um, I love them all year long. I love how they have their specific themes. I'm a total theme person. So I love, they have Love You and then in February, and they do the Winter Fest or whatever in January, and now they have the Royal movies coming in March. And then I
Yeah.
imagine they'll have the summer love or something.
Summer
Um,
Fling or something, we never know, but yeah.
Summer Fling or yeah, Fall into Love in the fall. They're all amazing, but Christmas has a special place in my heart.
Yeah, same here. I'm like Christmas all around, like the other Christmas countdown. That was you got to get along with my other podcast friends or my Hallmarkers. I'm looking forward to this movie. I'm like, this should be a good movie, but
Yeah.
the poster, the no. So I
Right.
feel like Christmas was more favored and had more hype compared to all the different themes. Summer, not too much, but like everything's all ready. Everything's all like a countdown, while the others fall, spring, or summer, we have limited when we can pick.
Mhm.
While Christmas is like, oh my God, 40. I mean, I mean, like 50, I think I become like watching a movie after a new movie, trying to
Yep.
keep up with my reviews.
I hear ya. I know. It's a lot to keep up with. Oh my gosh, I know. I think I had to make a checklist for the Christmas movies because usually I just make one recipe a week based on whatever movie was on Saturday night. But during Christmas, I can't make four recipes in one week. It's too hard I'm still home with my son. He's only in preschool, and it's too tricky to keep up with that many at that during that time. So yeah, it's been interesting. Now it's back to normal and it's just one recipe a week.
Yeah, because I was like, okay, we have 8 movies in that one 4-day weekend. Did tell me that. So I was acting my blues, my band. I'm like, should I do all 8 movies at once? Or do 4 here, 4 there? They're like, girl, we need you to 4 here, 4 there. Or two, two, two. Don't stop doing it like I did last year. The year I tried to break it up. Like some of them will be a post and the some of it will be alive. But this past Christmas, it was a lot going on with personal and work. So all of them were posting, and I would do once in a while alive. If this movie was like, oh my God, this movie was a hit, then I would do alive and wave my reviews. But yeah, Christmas is always the busiest time of the year anyway.
Right. Right. So why not just squeeze in 50 movies that we need to watch too?
Sure. No problem. I'll be doing nothing but live, breathe, and eat and sleep Hallmark. Sure.
Right, right. It's so true.
Okay. Do for these Hallmark movies, I would think you would be inspired a recipe how to choose what kind of recipe to do in a movie. So I know there were like a couple of things what made you choose this one. This is the one I'm inspired on. This is the one I want to make.
Right. Yeah, and sometimes it's challenging because there are a lot of the movies do have scenes in them with food, so sometimes it's easy and I can just pull an idea straight out of a scene. Sometimes I have to reach a little bit. So, for example, if you remember, did you watch Chesapeake Shores when it was on?
Yes.
Okay. So I know, so
I'm
good.
so heartbroken when it ended. I thought we need to bring them back. I
I
need to know what
know.
happened. But that's
But
okay.
now
That's okay.
we can't have it back without Mick at this point. Like that's just too sad.
I know, I know. But I wanted to see what happened more with what's its name? Aben and Abby.
I know. I know. So, okay, so for example, for that show, they didn't make anything, for the show in particular, but I made like a crab, what was it? It was like a crab cake sandwich or something I had made in honor of Chesapeake Shores because it's like, they live on the water and the area they live in is known for their seafood. So sometimes I just take an inspiration like that. If there's not a direct, scene with food in it. So that's how I do that. So for this coming weekend, there's another royal movie coming. Um, I haven't watched it yet because it hasn't been on yet, but I am going to make what is it called? A coronation chicken salad in
Oh,
honor of this new movie that's coming this weekend. Normally, I watch the movie first and then I get the inspo, but just I don't know. I kind of want to be ahead of the game this time. So I'm just making a month of every week a royal inspired recipe, whether it's in the movie or not.
yeah. I've seen the first Royal movie. I'm very excited to see the other three because, yeah, I should really, no, I like Royal and stuff. But then I was like, oh my gosh, Andrew Walker is in one of them. That will be very interesting to see him in a Royal movie. I messaged him the other day. I was like, it would be very interesting to see you play a royal, not the royal character, because I seen you, the usual one, that kind of thing now. A royal movie. Because, yes, definitely, I have fun making it. I hope you like it. So, fingers
Of,
crossed, I'm sure we will like it.
of course we will. It's Andrew.
Of
Of
course,
course we'll love it. He's awesome.
definitely.
I love him.
Um, what are your next goals or projects that you want to make happen for you at Mrs Hungry For Hallmark with recipe inspired by Hallmark movies becoming a book, and eventually we will talk about your invitation of a celebrity and band engagement, like cooking together,
Mhm.
talking together about the movie.
Yeah. Yeah. So, okay, what's next? So, I mean, my number one goal is to work for Hallmark. That's all I ever wanted.
Nice.
I I want to be like their in-house recipe creator. I want my recipes on the Hallmark website. Like that is my dream. But that's going to take time, I'm sure. Until that happens, I'm probably going to continue, excuse me, to do more ebooks and then hopefully an actual cookbook, a Hungry for Hallmark cookbook. I mean, that would be a dream too. If I could have a cookbook published and then have it, sold in the Hallmark stores or on their website. And that would be the best thing ever. Um, I forgot what I was going to say next. What was the second part of your question?
Um, like with the band arrangement with the celebrity, so how did you come up with that idea? What made you think, hey, I'm gonna invite, I don't know, Erin Cahill, we're gonna make
Yeah.
apple tarts. So what made you want to have like a connection between the band, yourself, and any Hallmark celebrity?
Well, it was actually my friend Taryn. You might know her if you follow her. She has the handle Life and Sprinkles on Instagram, and she makes
Yes.
amazing. It's mostly like sweets, but she makes the best stuff. I met her through Jen Lilly when we worked on Christmas is Not Canceled together. So we were talking. She's like an awesome entrepreneur boss lady. And she suggested that to me. Why don't you do some like live stuff? Try to get some of the stars. And I'm like, that is genius. Why didn't I think of that before? So I started reaching out to some people, you know, through various things like LinkedIn or Messenger on Instagram or even like their agents. So I don't have a whole lot under my belt yet because it can be tricky to get a hold of the celebrities. But
Yeah.
I've done a handful so far and I've had an amazing time. I plan on definitely doing more. I have a few more plans that I've already reached out to for the near future. Um, some of them might be Instagram lives where we will bake or cook something from their movie or inspired from their movie and talk about that movie too while answering questions from, the guests popping into the live. Or it'll be like what we're doing here on a YouTube situation and that there's nobody else. But either way, so fun. It's just so cool to get to know them like on a more personal level and be able to do what I love with them. It's the coolest.
Yeah, I've had. I mean, I was watching a little bit of the Erin Cahill Doom Band. Really cool. Like to talk about the movie that everybody was like, being and stuff, talking, try to answer questions and bake. It was really nice
Yes, thank you. I know. I think it's a fun combo. I hope to do a lot more of those.
for sure. Yeah, I'm looking forward to more. So hopefully, I will be able to be there in the long term, not more like a pop in and pop out.
Yeah, yes, I hope so too.
Okay, I know you mentioned about Christmas with cancer. You were kind of somewhat part of that campaign with a few other people earlier on.
Yes, yes. So, yes, Christmas is Not Canceled was an organization that Jen Lilly, who we all know and love from previous Hallmark movies, she started it, and I was lucky enough to be a part of it. I was one of her team leaders, and I
Nice.
led. Um, it was seriously just the best thing I ever did. I'm so sad that it's over, but things must, evolve. So, um, yeah, I became involved with that, and what it was an organization where you would have different like teams, and you could purchase things, purchase packages, and you can enter like challenges and things like that, and donate money towards kids who are in foster care. So I got to lead a team where we were, competing against other teams, but also we were like one big family. It never really felt like a competition because we all love each other. But we raised so many gifts for kids at Christmas time in foster care. It was so amazing to do it. I think, what was I involved with? Like two or three of those campaigns. We also did Camp Christmas in July campaigns where we would raise backpacks full of school supplies for kids in foster care. So I was very, very blessed to be able to help Jen with all of those campaigns, and we've become good friends, through the process. And my love of Christmas, my love of children and just everything just like came together. It was so cool. And now that kind of is a good segue for me to go into the next thing that I wanted to talk about. Jen has a new company called Raise the Real. Have you heard of it?
Yeah.
Okay. So, for those of you watching who have not heard of it, it is such a cool idea. It's basically a crowd-funded movie where you are contributing to making the movie, and you can be a part of the movie in many different ways. Like you can be an extra, you can have a walk-on role, you can have a speaking role, you can have your name in the producer credits. Um, you can also do like a VIP set tour, which is what I'm doing. I'll be there at the end of May. So it's a Christmas movie and it's going to be called Holiday Hearts. Don't know what network or what like streaming service it's going to be aired on. It's too early to know that. But it's a Christmas movie. Jen is the star. There's a star-studded cast. Um, People who've like been nominated for Oscars and just like A-lister people are going to be part of the movie.
That should be
So
awesome to watch.
Oh, I cannot wait. It's going to be so cool. And anybody can do this. You can pick from different packages, and your like purchasing a package is going to go towards funding the movie, but also 10% will go to a charity that is specific to that particular movie. So this movie, Holiday Hearts, is about I believe like a heart transplant type of a story. And the organization they're donating 10% to is it's called Gift of Hope, where it's like a organ and tissue donor organization. So it's like sort of intertwined with what the movie is about. And I just love that she's doing this. And I'm always going to be her cheerleader, no matter what she does. So I'm happy to talk it up. And if you guys love Christmas movies, you need to check it out. It's raisethereal.com. And then you can check out all the different, ways that you can be a part of it.
Thank you. I will make sure to include that information at the transcript or information of my podcast, and then check it out if you're interested. If you want to be involved, check out the website and be part of Hallmark. I may have to check it out and do some research because I need to be part of something within Hallmark.
Well, we don't know if it'll be on Hallmark or where it's going to be aired,
Yeah,
but
Hallmark on different
nonetheless,
network. Yeah.
it's still going to be a Christmas movie with our dear Jen. So you can't miss
Yeah,
it.
yeah, I just was curious about your role and how Christmas in that cancer. I mean, I think I did one workshop or one session just to see the hype. So much fun. I mean, the
Yeah.
trivia game,
The
and
trivia night?
thing, and donating. Oh my God, so much fun. And of course, I donated some for the children and the school supplies and backpack. Like I am a teacher, paid
Yep.
out of the pocket to make sure my students have their supplies or backpack they need for the school year.
Yes. Yes. You know how important it is. Yeah. That's awesome. I'm glad
Definitely.
you
I
liked
mean,
it. Or you
don't know,
did a
people don't know how much out of the pocket teachers do or give every year, whether it's kindergarten, middle school, or high school. I'm like,
yeah.
I buy snacks for my classroom. I buy Lady at the Flag for my teenage student.
You're
Get it
awesome.
in.
Every teacher should be like you.
Ah, thank you. Hopefully everybody will be like me. Yeah. Well, that's all my questions and curiosities I have for Hungry for Hallmark. So we're gonna dive into some Hallmark movie questions or Hallmark pairing. So from recent Christmas, do you have, I would say top one. People are like, I can't pick one. So I'm gonna give you top five Christmas movies that you really enjoy. Well, five, okay, 10. But I don't know how much time we have.
Can't even think of
Between
five.
between 5 and 25.
Oh
Give
dear
you a
God.
little bit of a range.
Oh my goodness. I might have to pull up a list of
Okay,
all.
no problem. I could see if we have a
Let me
couple
pull up
movies
a
on
list.
top of my list. We have Santa Claus, we have Christmas Encore, we'll have the three wise men and the boy.
Well, ugh, yeah, that for sure. Okay, okay, here. I got a list. I got a list. Let me look through it and we'll see what was my favorite. Well, I know what your favorite was. Anything with
Yeah,
Tyler in it, right? Holiday
of
touchdown, of
course. It had to be included with Tyler Hines, of course.
course. Um, okay. Oh, yeah, Holiday Crashers was really cute. It
That
wasn't,
was
it didn't,
cute. That was different.
yes, exactly. It was different and it wasn't like Christmassy, like
Yeah.
sentimental, but it was fun, and I liked that. Um, what else here? Oh, Reason for the Season was so good with Kevin McGarry.
Yeah,
Oh my
that was
God.
good. Yeah,
That was a great pairing. Him and
Taylor Cole.
Bones, Taylor
Yeah,
Cole.
yeah, I was very impressed with the movie. Yeah, but like sometimes Hallmark have their movie posters and it just makes me nervous.
Yeah,
It end up with a good movie. Like the one movie poster, I was like, okay, it was Christmas and Carl. I was really, it was just,
yeah,
it was too simple. I think I was trying to like copy or recreate a theme with a list with Kate Findlay and Eben Broderick. It was just, but
yeah.
they both happen to be great movies.
Yeah, yeah. I felt the same way too about Christmas on Call. When I saw previews, I was thinking, this looks a little boring, but I still watch it anyways because, I want to give it a chance, and I did end up liking it. So you can't judge a book by its cover.
Right,
Um,
exactly, right.
let's see. Novel Noel was cute. Okay, Santa Tell Me was so fun. I love that. I like when they have a star-studded cast and you have multiple like a Hallmark stars in one movie. I think that's so fun. And Erin Krakow, I
Yeah.
mean, how cute is she for the role, the lead?
Santa told me I was like, oh, yes, we have one called the Heart, Elizabeth and Jack back together. And I watched the movie and I was just like, I don't care about the next. Okay, I just want them to. Okay, just, but they did a great job of trying to bring in and help her with the renovations of her house and everything
Yes,
else. You guys are good, great. You guys will be better off friends. I should want her and Chris, those two. Let's go. But it was a
yep,
really good movie. Hallmark did a really good job with doing the Christmas movie and being a little bit different with their formula or
yep,
their usual Hallmark
right,
generic.
right, right. I mean, you got to switch it up at some point. And it's okay, some of them are still going to have the same formula, but when you're having that many movies in one, season, you got to think of other things, which they do, and they do an awesome job at it. Yeah, I love it all. Let's see, anything else? Okay, Sugar Plum was so cute because I love the magical movies too.
Yeah,
I
the Hallmark stuff, they make fun of it. But really good. Chanel did a really good job with her role in that movie.
Yes, and I met Maggie Lawson at Christmas Con. Did you meet her there too? So cute, so sweet. I'd never met her before. Yeah, she was great. I could go on forever. Okay,
What
I'll give
about
you
Dance to the Snow? Dance to the Snow with
another.
uh, Eric, wait, what's her name? Erica, Diora, and Mark Ganame from Persian River. It was the one, it was the girl with autism.
Yes. Oh, the school dance?
Yes, the good dance to the snow. But that was really good. That was really one of my favorite, one of my top 10, I think.
That was great. Yes, I loved that movie. So good. Yeah, so good. I mean, how do you narrow it down? I'm still looking at the list here. Um, okay, let's see. No, no, no. Oh, the joy. Oh, of course. I can't forget the Cherry Lane movies. This is on Hallmark Plus. Um, so they didn't do any new Cherry Lane movies on Hallmark Channel this year, right? It was just Hallmark Plus?
No, no, it was only on Hallmark Plus. Really good.
Okay,
I
yeah.
like the series and how they like all connect. It was really good.
So good. It was I felt bad for people who don't have Hallmark Plus because the original Cherry Lane aired on Hallmark Channel
Oh.
last year. I feel like they should have been able to see the rest of them unfold. So,
Hopefully
but
Hallmark will air it sometime this year on this upcoming Christmas 2025.
yes, or in Christmas in July, maybe they'll do
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. But that was an awesome series. I love that.
What about holidays? What did you think of the series Holidays?
What do I think of
The
what?
Holiday series. The one with with the three, I think it was the four different families with Erin Cahill and Ian Harding and the one family with the restaurant, the three. I really was really hooked into one family out of the other four families. They were pretty good, but this one was just like, what's gonna happen? I hope he's at the girl. I hope he's dead. But that was also something different away from the Hallmark formula as well.
Yes, yes. I love that. And yeah, I thought it was cool like seeing the different decades and how they dressed up the house for Christmas according to the decade. And then I thought, how many people lived in this house? Like
I know, I would like that too.
why do people move out of this house so much, stay in one spot. But yeah, I mean just such a fun such a fun idea to have all the intertwining families like be connected somehow. I thought that was cool.
Yeah, and then how they bring out different Hallmark cast, and I was like, oh, he's in there too. Oh,
Yep.
he's in there too. She's in there. I'm trying to look up a picture. I'm like, okay. And at the end of the movie, I'm like, going back. And now we're going back to the present that their daughter, and he was there. There was a
Right.
laugh. But I finally
Connecting the
figured
dots.
everything out and made it through.
Yep, yep. You had to really like think to connect all the dots. Sometimes I think I maybe need to go back and watch them all again just to make
Yeah.
sure I got it straight.
That's what I did when the new Sherry Lane movie come out. I'm like, I'm gonna go back and watch it.
Yeah.
Not because I need to be prepared, but I really like Erin Cahill or Jonathan Brotherton. They were just, I was just like, they have a great chemistry. And
Yes.
I watched the new movie and Jonathan Bennett with what's his name? Samuel Lynn. I can't remember, but yeah,
Oh, they're adorable. Yeah. I mean, so stinking cute. The first thing I said when I met Jonathan Bennett, like 2 years ago, I came up to him and I said, "You are just adorable." And I gave him a huge hug. He's
yeah.
just like a teddy bear. He's such a teddy bear guy.
Yeah, I was supposed to meet him this past Christmas con, but Berman got it away. So hopefully this Christmas con he will come.
I hope so. I'll be there again too. I'm going to be helping out with
Oh,
Brad
yeah.
doing the stuff on stage. So I will see you there.
Yeah, definitely. Last question. Do you have a favorite Hallmark parent or do you have a dream parent that you would like to see in a Hallmark movie in the future?
Hmm. Let me see here. Well, did you happen to purchase Seth? Why am I blanking on his last name? Seth, he's an author. He writes
Whitman
amazing.
Khan book. Right, Whitman Khan.
Yes, yes. So I started reading that. It's Love at the Christmas Con is what it's called. And in my brain, I'm thinking of it becoming a movie on Hallmark. And I was thinking Natalie Hall and um oh why can't I think of his name? Chiseled, chiseled cheekbones. You know, come on, help me.
I'm trying to think. I'm a sheet that
Like
uh
really chiseled.
Travis Van Winkle. Travis
No, no,
Van Winkle, no. Dark
no.
skin, Charlotte
Um,
Marie. Was
why
he
he
is
was
he in the movie Unwrapping Christmas? The one that played the prince?
did he play the prince? Wait, what? Maybe him. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Was it him?
The second one with Mia with Catherine David. I can't remember her name.
Oh, let me see. I'm now I'm looking this up. Okay, let me see. Hmm. Wait, I was gonna say Chris Russell. No, not Chris Russell, but he actually would be good with Natalie Hall too.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't even know. I'm totally blanking. I don't know. But
Cameron Matheson. I'm trying to think of all the guys that could Khan.
Marcus Rosner.
Not like a deer with a little sheet there and a shot on. Okay, got it.
The jawline. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Yeah,
Lord.
I'm gonna have to get that book. I think it's on my list, but I haven't got it yet.
Yeah, it's a great book. It's a great book. I love Seth. He's an awesome guy. I've known him for a few years. Anyways, off topic. Yeah, a dream team. I would say Natalie Hall and Marcus Rosner, whose name I almost forgot again.
I know it took up maybe how many minutes? Who knows? But it took a minute.
My God.
Anyway, we're close to wrapping up the podcast episode. I want to give an opportunity to do if you want to ask me any questions or say any comments before we close up.
Oh, well, I mean, I see you as like the top, you know, Heine in the world. I would love to know what was your first Tyler Hines movie that got you hooked on him.
But the first Tyler Hines movie was It Was Always You with David Belling. And that really like just draw me to him. I mean, the ice cream store, the ice cream skin. I was like, I need to watch more movies of him. I mean, I've seen some other movies, but I didn't really craft or touch into it until that movie. I was just like, okay, Tyler Hanks, who is he? I'm like, oh, he had that movie. Looking it all up, started
Yeah.
watching movies, and started to get more involved with the high needs, the banner page, and then it comes to drama.
Yes.
And yeah,
Oh, I love it. So was Rama Drama the first time you met him in person?
yeah,
Or what?
it was my first time because I looked up Nashville drama, which was the first event. I'm gonna see how much it cost. Oh,
Yeah.
in 3 weeks. I need a plane ticket, I need a hotel, and I need this, and I don't know anybody. Damn it,
Yeah.
I hope they have another event. I hope they have another event. So I talked to other Heidi. I'm gonna be living vicariously through that week and go live, post
I
some
know.
pictures, and tell him hello, even though he doesn't know me. And a couple months later, they made an announcement that we're doing Robert Drama in Atlanta, Georgia.
Mhm.
I bought the VIP ticket and I bought my plane ticket, even though they didn't really announce Tyler were going to be there. But apparently, I was like, oh, I can't wait to meet Andrew Walker, Whitney Bristow, the original lineup. And
Yeah.
then by the time got closed, they moved it to no. I was like, I don't know if I wanted VIP. Can I change my ticket to the weekend? Because I'm only going for Tyler Hand. And there had to be an announcement. Guy goes, we're working really hard trying to get back with him and see if we can make it.
Um,
Goes, okay, keep in touch. I was like, okay, 24 hours later, I'm driving home from work and they posted that Tyler Hand was going. I was like,
Yes.
and then they messaged me. Now, you want to change your VIP membership? I'm like, no, thank you. Keep me at VIP. And then a couple of weeks later, they had to make a damn news about rescheduling Ramadama Atlanta, Georgia because of this whole COVID procedure and protocol. And that they were going to do in West Palm Beach in the summer. And it
Uh-huh.
got to be Baker. I want like 21 more days of the entire hand, go to 165
Oh,
days. The entire
brutal.
that's okay. It's gonna be bigger. It's gonna be better. So I'm gonna go with the flow.
Yeah, good.
And
Good for
I'm
you.
telling you, when I first saw Tyler Hand at the movie premiere of Ryan Pape's and
Yeah.
Ashley Williams movie, Ticket to Paradise,
Yes.
everybody was around. I'm walking in with a couple of my girlfriend, and to walked by. I'm like, Andrew Walker, hello there. I'm like, I keep walking. I'm not looking for him. I'm not looking, meet a whole bunch of people through Instagram. And then we were watching the movie. I'm like, Tyler's not here. I'll probably see him tomorrow. And of course, I see a couple of Chinese going over for the food and the drink. The movie's over. I'm gonna go see what I'm seeing right there. I found my roommate. I looked over and she said, okay, let's go. No, 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 no. I have to eat first, okay? I have to eat first. So I'm eating first. I did travel down and but I'm not, that's not helping me at all. I'm saying to everybody around. So I'm
Oh.
eating. And my hotel roommate, Mary, was like, come on, you gotta meet Tyler. I told him about you. A Christmas card, a couple months ago. So I'm like,
Yeah.
my knees are weak. I feel like I'm gonna say, ding, from the movie, ding. She goes, you'll be fine. So I'm in line, ready to meet her. Mary got in front of me. She was like, Tyler, do you remember me? Go, God, Christmas card, Mary, hello. He was a usual charm and stuff. I'm standing there, I'm shaking my knees. Like, do you remember my friend Cat? He goes, yeah. And then he looked right at me. I was like, I'm Cat. Shook my hand, gave me a hug, and the rest was history for the entire weekend. But yeah, I was like Tyler. I gave him a hug. I whispered it to him that my knees are weak. He was like,
Oh,
I got you. I was like, okay. So
oh my
that,
God.
the rest was history. So I went to from Rama Drama, West Palm Beach. 6 months later, went to the Rama Drama Chicago Special. And then I gave myself a chance with Christmas Con at the volunteer for the first year.
Yeah.
Because I heard a lot of pros to con with Christmas Con, with location,
Oh,
staff, the ATM, the
oh,
environment. That was like, I'm going to volunteer. I
it's the
love
best.
I loved them. I loved
It,
my experience at the volunteer.
yes, I just did my fifth Christmas con. Every year is it's awesome. And they just like make it better and better every year. The ladies
Every
who run
year.
it, they know like they run a tight ship. They know what they're doing. They're amazing. I love it.
And then I went to CutmerCon, did Pat Cutmer 2024 at the GAT. Everyone was like, hey, not the theater, I'm not volunteering. I'm here to be around people. Of course, I go by the three white man line, and then BJ Britt, who is my new favorite. BJ, if you're listening, you're my new favorite.
I
Okay?
love him. His hugs are epic.
Oh, I know. I know. And I heard that he was leaving early on Sunday for Christmas time at the actual Tyler line first. I'm like, Tina, where are you going? I'm like, BJ. I have to go to BJ. He's leaving early. So I came and he was like, I came here today, not goodbye, but see you later. He was
Yeah.
like, bring it in. So I've had nothing but good experience with Christmas time myself. At the volunteer, or I got to probably not just for everybody.
Mhm.
Or they did not have a good experience based
Yeah.
on what happened to them. Or,
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, but yeah, I'll promote Christmas Con all day, every day. It's the best. I love it.
definitely. All right. If there are no more questions or no more comments, we're going to wrap up this evening for thanking you, Adua, for coming on to the Cat Chat podcast and give us the inside scoop of Miss Hungry for Hallmark.
Thank you. Thank you so much. This was so fun. And we don't live that far from each other, really.